So what I've done is that I've created this employee table, and this time I've added this additional column, an email column, and I've set this constraint, the not null constraint. That means that every employee should have their email address as well. And I can see these columns over here. So let's just try to add some information into this employee table. And I would like to go to this grid, and let's say our first user is Alice, and let's say her last name is Walsh, and let me create an email for Alice, which can be alice@ems.com. Now if I tab out, a user will be created. Now let's create another user with the name of Bob, and the surname can be Johnson. And what I can do over here is I can create this second employee with the same email address. And if I tab out, I would see that the database has allowed us to create this second employee with the same email address. Now in a real world scenario, this doesn't make a great deal of sense because we expect every employee to have their unique email address, and unfortunately in this scenario the database doesn't raise any issues when we were creating the second employee with the same email address. So SQL Server provides this unique constraint which allows us to create a table in such a manner that a certain column will only accept unique values within each row. So I can provide a unique as a constraint, and now email will only accept a unique value every time an insert operation is executed on this employee table. So I'll drop this table and I'll try to run the create table command again so that we have a new schema definition. And if I refresh, let me see the columns again. So we have all the columns. So now what I'll do is that I'll close it and I will try to open it again. It's completely empty because we dropped the table. So let me try to create the same user again. So Alice at ems.com, and now we'll create another user with the name of Bob Johnson. And if I try to create Bob with the same email address, and if I try to tab out, but I'll see that SQL Server has raised an issue over here, and the error message says violation of unique key constraint, cannot insert a duplicate key dbu.employee. The duplicate value is alice@ems.com. So SQL Server has rightly pointed out, because we had now enforced a unique constraint on email column, so we have to provide a unique value to each of these email for each of these employees. And now if I tab out, I'll see that SQL Server has successfully saved the second record. So this was a small demo about a unique constraint, and I'll present probably a couple of more constraints in the next videos.